Alright, so I want to talk about whether Roman Reigns will be a good WWE champion or not. So let's get one thing straight. This is better than Brock Lesnar being champion, because I would rather have a shitty champion than a shitty champion that never shows up. So this is an improvement from that 500-day disaster of a title reign that Brock Lesnar had. I mean, what a terrible creative decision that they made there to stick the belt on Lesnar, and he never showed up. And then every time he did show up, he'd wrestle a 5-minute match and be gone for another 3 months. So at least we have a champion who's there. And it was refreshing to see the belt defended on Raw on Monday. So I'd rather have Roman Reigns be the champion than Brock Lesnar, because at least Roman Reigns is present on Raw. But the question is Roman Reigns going to make a good champion or not? And I do not think so. Because if you look at his last few reigns, they've all sucked. They've all been disasters, and they've all ended in failure. I mean, every time he's been champion, he's gotten booed. And still, a large portion of the audience is still booing him. You could argue he's improved, because he's not getting the boos he used to get. But I think a lot of these, newfound cheers that he's getting are just because people did not like Brock Lesnar being champion, never showing up, and now they're glad somebody's actually here to defend the belt every week or be here on Raw every week. But I still don't think Roman Reigns is the right fit. I mean, there's still a lot of people on this roster who are way more talented than Roman Reigns. And the fact that they just keep pushing this guy down our throat over and over and over again, it's just people are so sick of him. It's like, can we see somebody new at champion? I mean, look at the past champions. It's basically been Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Goldberg, people like that. A lot of part-timers have been champion, and Roman Reigns. I mean, it's like we need some variety here in this company. You need to push just more than... I mean, even if Roman Reigns was talented, even if he was like the best wrestler ever, you need to push more than just one guy. You need to make some variety here in this company. So, but the fact of the matter is that Roman Reigns, he hardly cuts promos. He really has no character. He has no, I mean, you look at like Steve Austin or somebody like that. I mean, he had a clear, charismatic, badass character. Roman Reigns is just like the generic good guy babyface. Just comes out there and cuts a 2-minute promo. There's nothing that makes him stick out or distinct. So his character, it's really hard to get into a wrestler. I mean, they could be a good technical wrestler and everything like that, but you really need to have a charismatic, good character to get over and to make your matches interesting and to get people invested in watching your matches. Roman Reigns does not have that. And on top of that, his wrestling is pretty bland. I gave him credit because I thought the Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns match on Raw was pretty good. I didn't think it was great. I mean, it was a pretty good match. And I definitely saw some improvements, albeit it was a small sample size. It was only one match that was like 10 or 15 minutes long. But it was a good match. I can't lie. It was a good match. So maybe he's improved a little bit, but I don't think he's championship material. And I don't think this championship reign will be that good. I think it'll end in the same way that every other ones of his championship reigns have ended, and that's in failure. He's not charismatic. He's not funny. He's not good. He's not entertaining. It's just there's nothing about him that sticks out. He's like I said, he's just your average fucking babyface. He doesn't have a character to him. He doesn't have a good promo ability at all, and pretty much everybody admits that his promo ability is limited. I mean, he comes out there and talks for like 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, he can't cut a promo longer than 5 minutes. I mean, can you tell me one time he's cut a promo that's been over 5 minutes? So, and whether it's Creative's fault that holds him back, or whether it's that he actually sucks, I think it's a combination of the two. But because that's what we usually see. I mean, we see so many talented wrestlers in this company who look like they suck because the creative team doesn't know what the hell they're doing. But it's like all we've gotten in the past few years is Roman Reigns. There's been like nobody else that's been pushed consistently except Roman Reigns. And that's a shame, because there's so many people in this company who are more talented than Roman Reigns on the mic, in the ring. And people are just sick and tired of seeing the same old shit over and over again. It's like, give us some new talent. Give us Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan. Give us some variety here. Push some more guys into the main event and downgrade Roman Reigns. Because he's not good, and people are tired of seeing him in every single fucking main event and every championship match, every WWE title match. People are sick of seeing the same guy. So they got to change things up and make things exciting. So, is Roman Reigns a little bit better than he used to be? Possibly, but I don't think he's championship material, and therefore this reign will not be a good one. So there you go, people.